Hey guys, Sharken here, and welcome to another gold farming video. I recently uploaded a video showing how to server hop to farm stuff, and today I'll be showing you one of my favorite things to farm using that method. I farm chests and rare spawns in blasted lands, and I'll explain later in the video why I farm these. I'll also show you the exact location of every chest that's easily obtainable without going too deep into caves. So keep an eye out during the video. It took me a long time to find out the exact spawn location of every single chest. And if you don't know where the chests are, you were just wasting time looking around all the possible locations it could be at. They spawn on the same spot every single time, so I'll just make it easier for you guys. The Blasted Lands rare spawns has been around for a very long time and was heavily farmed when server hop was global. Now that you can only server hop to the same zone, only people who level here really farm this, or somebody on just their own realm. So you can do this with a couple of methods. The first method is using the method I posted in my other video. So step 1. You make a level 100 class trial on the realm you want to farm. I would suggest taking a look for quieter realms or realms that have low population. I selected in the Brazil tab down bottom as they're a lot smaller than the US or Oceanic. Not sure about the European realms, but I'm sorry about that, guys. Next, name your character whatever you want because it won't matter that much. It's just to transfer you. For Alliance, you make a Human Mage, and for Horde, make an Orc Mage, as their teleport skills are to Orgrimmar and Stormwind. Step 2. Use the Garrison Hearthstone to skip the bloody tutorial because it's useless. Then, step 3. When you're at your garrison, just use your teleport skill to get back to Stormwind. Or as Horde, go to Orgrimmar. You'll need to go into your spellbook as nothing is on your action bars. Step 4. When you arrive at your capital city, look around. There should be a portal nearby to take you to Blasted Lands. And step 5. When you arrive at the Blasted Lands, you press I and you go to pre-made groups and create a new group. Then choose whatever name you want, as it won't matter as long as you can remember it. Set it to auto-invite and log on over to your farming character. Now that I'm back on my farming character, I press I and just look in the pre-made groups for the group you created and join it. You'll get transferred into the realm you want to farm, and just a reminder that some realms won't work and you have to do some testing. Also, there is a maximum amount of trial characters you can create per week, so ask a friend to test it out with a level 1 character to see if you transfer on certain realms before you create your class trial. The second method is using a second account and can use just level 1s instead of class trials, and you can create unlimited up to like a maximum of 50 per account or something, 50 characters. This method is extremely good for Horde, as if you have a mage on your main account, you can create a level 1 on your second account and take your mage to the starting area for the level 1 and then create a portal to Swamp of Sorrows. You can take 5 level 1s, 10 level 1s, 20, however many you want, however many servers you want to farm. Then you can take them all straight to the Swamp of Sorrows. And from there you can just walk down or have your mage fly them one by one into the zone. You can just stand on the border of the zone as soon as you enter it, it says you're in Blasted Lands. And with this method, you don't need to log over onto your main account and just keep logging over. This here is one of the locations for the chests. I personally use the second method as it's a lot faster, but I'm Alliance, so I flew over all my level 1s, which takes a lot longer than Horde. This here is one of the locations for the chests. As you guys can see, after I've killed this rare spawn, there's a red chest on the side. That's another spawn location for the chest, and that's exactly what it looks like. Doesn't look like anything else, and very visible and very clear. If the rare spawn is not up inside the cave, you can still just take a look to the right hand side from outside the cave and see if the chest is up. So next we'll be heading to Mojo's cave. He actually has 2 chests spawning inside the cave. One doesn't spawn very often, so the first one is the one that doesn't spawn very often. It's between the wall there and the ogre. You don't actually need to head down. If you see a little icon that says there's a chest there, head down there, or you can take a look every single time if you'd like. So the next one is actually deep inside the cave, right next to the spawn location of Mojo, which he just happens to be up this time. So you go kill him, you loot it, and the chest should be right here every single time, if it's up. So enough with the method things. The items we are looking for today are the quest items that have a 100% drop chance for one of the 2 quest items of each rare. So a rare can either drop the Flawless Sphere or the imperfect fragment. It's around a 45% chance for the Flawless Sphere to drop and 55% for the imperfect fragment to drop. Give or take, a couple of percent each. The rares also drop 1 to 2 greens each, which usually are worth between a few hundred gold up to a maximum of 5k gold each. I would suggest not relying on any of those drops to sell, as they're not really the rarer transmog items, but no harm in adding them to your auction house listings. The item we are mainly looking for of the rare spawns is the Flawless Sphere, as it has a chance to obtain Chan's imperial robes. So after you accept the quest from the Flawless Sphere, you can go to the quest giver and hand in the sphere for a chest. Inside that chest has a chance to be any number of items, such as certain blues, epics, you can get the Chan's imperial robes, gems, bags, and even old school rare or crappy recipes. Chan's imperial robe is not listed in the Wowhead database to drop from the chest, but I've gotten, maybe like 4 or 5 of them and so far, and a few people have commented on Wowhead as well, saying they have gotten it. The rare spawns have a 4-hour or longer respawn timer, and I usually check after 5 hours, but only check twice a day. One at like 8 o'clock my time, and then one at like 1 AM if I'm still up, and see if they're all back up. Sometimes not. Not sure if other people have killed those rare spawns, or it just hasn't respawned yet. Unlike most people, I don't just farm the rares. We will also be looking at farming chests located in Blasted Lands. They are called the Silken treasure chest, and they don't spawn very often, but it takes no effort at all to take a look when flying past and doing the path for your rare spawns anyways. The item we are looking for inside the chest is the Orb of Deception, going for around 50k each, but depending on your server, could be higher or could be lower. This here is one of the locations for the chests. Wowhead states it as a 3% drop chance from the chest. I'm not gonna lie to you, you are gonna see a lot of chests before you see the orb. This here is one of the locations for the chests. But 3% is such a high chance to get the Orb of Deception compared to other sources. Just keep opening them and you eventually get one. I managed to get 4 in just over 2 weeks, and I just farm like once a day, maybe 40 minutes, maybe twice a day. I also farm more than 500 of the Flawless Spheres, which I'm also doing a video on showing what I got probably either tomorrow or the next few days. I'll post coordinates for all the rare spawns and treasures in the description below, along with some other useful information for you guys. This rare spawn that we're coming up to now actually has a chest right next to it, so the chest should be right there. So just check it every time you fly by and you kill her. There is another chest nearby, which is just right here, just a little bit further away. Just check here. Right here is where the chest should spawn. It's very visible, so you can't really miss it. So a lot of these realms I find during some times have all the rare spawns up. Like this run here has every single rare spawn up because it's pre-recorded, so I already know that all the rare spawns are up. You might be unlucky and you might find only half of them up. Here's another rare spawn here, and it gave me the good one, which is what you're really looking for. I have like probably 800 of the shit one. I we might make a video to see if, what do you call it? If there's anything good from inside it, because you might be able to get recipes like the Flawless Sphere. So this location is another one of the chests. Here is another location for the thing, just behind that chair. Another location for the chest. And here is another location for the chest. There is 3 along this beach, which is quite a bit. It's quite visible, doesn't spawn very often, but often enough that, you know, worth checking. So you fly over here, you actually look for the bird. It has a very big range. It could be flying bloody anywhere. So just fly around and you'll probably see it. Like you see, here it is now. So annoying. So we'll loot that and we'll just go get the last 2 rare spawns, and I'll show you what I got after my full run tonight. So there's only one more chest. There's a couple of chests inside the caves, like to the right cave right now. It's not worth going inside. It does take a lot of time, and there's no rare spawns, there's nothing. It's just very deep inside the cave, and I have never even looked for it. It's not worth my time. So here is the location for another one. It should spawn just right there. Very visible. You can just fly right by it just to take a quick look. And the last spawn is just coming up now. So the last spawn is one of the most commonly killed ones because it's out in the middle, right in the middle of everything. So we've killed it, and that's pretty much it for the run. I usually leave the group, just join another one, you know, another one of my characters. Because I have 2 accounts, it's very easy. I'll have the other one already ready. Alrighty guys, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, I just finished my runs for now. Ended up with 152k gold in looted item value. None of that matters, as it's mostly from the quest items, which I don't sell at all. I got some crappy greens as well off the rare spawns, and found 3 chests, which just got 3 crappy blues. I can disenchant them for large brilliant shards sometimes. Large brilliant shards prices have gone down in my server, unfortunately, and I don't think they're going back up, which I'm not really fussed with. So I ended up with 29 of the Flawless Spheres, and I usually go again in 5 hours. I choose the off-peak times to farm these rares, as people are asleep or off to work, etc. I'm from the Oceanic servers, and I do this around 8 PM my time, which makes it around 3 AM or something, US times, which is perfect for all the rares, you know, because they've all respawned after everyone's gone to sleep and stuff. But it's up to you to figure out the perfect time and stuff which suits you to best farm these. Maybe, you know, before you go to sleep or something like that, or early in the morning you wake up, you have time, just do a run or something like that. Thanks again for watching my video. If you liked or found it useful, give it a thumbs up, it really does help. And if you did find something awesome off this farm, leave a comment, or leave a comment if you like. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more from my channel. You have a great day, and I hope the RNG gods favor you. Bye bye.